All right, now we have old-timey baseball gloves. I love these things. In the 90s, they were really hard to come by, and pre-eBay prices were really high. And you had the baseball craze, baseball card craze, collecting, investing craze of baseball and baseball memorabilia in the 90s. But they're still hot. They're still hot. They're hard to find. I have these just kind of like from oldest, what I think from oldest to more recent. Do a quick rundown. This one I believe is from around 1912. It's a small size mitt. I haven't repaired it. This has almost got a complete web. This is like a 2-inch web, I believe. Let me measure. Yeah, 2-inch. It's around 1910, 1912. This next one's a nice Spalding. This is really soft. I believe it's a kid's size mitt, young adult. Also 2-inch web. Again, I believe around 1910, 1912. It's still soft, but it's really beat up. You couldn't play with this. This next one, around 1915, you move to the 1-inch lace or webbing. This one doesn't have a maker tag. Could be a reach. This is definitely an adult size mitt. This is really soft. Probably a fielder's mitt. And then we move, this is another, I'd say between 1915 and 17, 18. This one's a little bit more rough. It's got the 1-inch webbing. And then around 1920, we move to where they have lacing in here, and grommets and lacing at the bottom to adjust. You know, now players can add or take away padding to customize the feel of their mitt. As to where here, this era and prior, it's sewn shut. You don't have the ability to open your lacing and add some straw or whatever or some wool to fatten up your padding. So here you see that. You have the bottom lacing. And here, this is like around the Babe Ruth era. This is a great mitt. I can play ball with this mitt. I worked it. This is horsehide. I redid the lacing at the bottom and up here. But here you had the grommet, indicative of a 1920 mitt. Grommets up here. These are grommets. And down here as well. This mitt is it's almost new feeling. It's pretty amazing. I worked it in some with some conditioner, but this is a great feeling mitt. This is a Ken Williams model Marathon, 1920. And then last but not least, this is a 1930 style mitt. Got that Charlie Brown style. More lacing. It looks cool. The buckle in the back. This is also horsehide. Horsehide, it feels thicker. It's got a different smell than leather. It conditions a little bit different than leather. But it seems to be, it's thicker, right? As opposed to cow or calf. I have an old reach similar to this one that's got calf skin and it's soft. This could be calf skin. It's more supple. But these are fun. They're hard to find out in the wild. You can usually pick these off Etsy or eBay sometimes. But they're fun to build a collection and research them. And there's various ways you can read or try to decipher the makers and the signatures, if you know the glove's kind of worn, which a lot of these are. Anyhow, thanks for checking in.